Hello friends and welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you the news that I just found out about a few days ago, and that is a new game set to release the end of this year, and that is Sunkissed City. Sunkissed City is a life sim set in an upbeat, sun-kissed seaside metropolis full of funky vibes and quirky characters. Stake out your new life in the city, tending to DIY gardens, learning new skills, and making lifelong friendships, and help bring life back to its once vibrant streets. From developer and publisher Mr. Pondukian. Mr. Pondukian is a previous developer of our favorite game here on the channel, and that is Stardew Valley. If you're a fan of Stardew like I am, you'll be excited to play this new game. The graphics and the storyline are incredibly similar to that of Stardew. Here's what the Steam synopsis says about the game. Welcome to your new life in Apollo City, a sun-kissed seaside metropolis that's pumping with funky vibes and quirky characters. As a fresh hire from the monolithic Pico Corporation's new Peco Pioneer pilot program, say that 5 times fast, you've been tasked with fostering a relationship with Apollo's vibrant community and putting in a good word for Pico's new eco-focused initiatives. But all is not well in these bustling streets. The local wildlife has begun to behave more aggressively. The waters are devoid of life, and monsters are pouring out from the sewers. And that's not to mention the constant migraines everyone's been having lately. Enjoy a fresh new start in Apollo City. The city is a big place, packed with a myriad of opportunities to occupy the days and nights of your new city life. Tend to DIY gardens set up by a local band of plant punks, and spend a quiet afternoon in the park soaking up a good book. Or schmooze it up with the locals over coffee at the Weird Dog Cafe. Snap photos of the wildlife around the city and its surroundings. Try your hand at fishing up the big one at Marin Shores. Forage for delicious edibles on a hike at Pinnacle Peak. Or perhaps a daring dive into the city's monster-infested sewers is more your speed? You could always take up a gig sorting out shipments at the Pico warehouse for some extra cash. Reinvent yourself. With endless, deep customization options, you can be whoever you want to be. Pop into Threads to scope out the next piece of your new favorite fit, or get a complete makeover at Salon Flamingo. Make your clothing items your own with hundreds of different colors, patterns, and material combinations. Give your living spaces your personal touch with a variety of fun, functional furniture pieces, or liven up your walls and floors with dozens of wallpaper and flooring types. Socialize with the city folk. Apollo City is home to a host of kooky characters to get to know and love. Build up your relationships with the locals, and they'll open up to you with their daily successes and hardships. Brighten their day by gifting them handcrafted presents, or maybe even some things you found in the trash, and help them navigate their sometimes messy lives in Apollo. You never know when they'll repay the favor. And if you're in the market to find that special someone, perhaps you'll find others in the city looking for the same. Take back Apollo. Work with the Kebi, mysterious, prank-loving forest creatures, to tackle the various maladies afflicting the city and take back Apollo from the forces draining it of its color. Explore the city with your friends. Sunkissed City features both online and split-screen multiplayer cooperative modes for you to enjoy your new city life alongside friends and family. Customize your experience with per-player difficulty and accessibility options to tailor the experience to groups of any gaming ability. The game is currently set to release Q4 of 2024. You can add it to your wishlist on Steam and follow it so that you can continue to get updates with it on news of its release. Mr. Pondukian also posts regular updates on his Twitter, so be sure to follow him and check it out to keep up with all the new things coming out for the game. It's clear to see the inspiration from Stardew Valley in Sunkissed City. Mr. Pondukian worked with Concerned Ape on the Stardew Valley game from the 1.4 update release and on. He also mentions that Harvest Moon is a big inspiration in many of his tweets, where he shares sneak peeks and clips of the game. The ability to decorate your own space seems a lot more customizable in Sunkissed City than it does in Stardew. You can add your own rooms, choose the length of stairs, tables, the size of rugs, and more. For people who love to decorate and customize their homes in Stardew, this will be incredibly fun for them. And that's me. I'm people. Mr. Pondukian also states that character customization will be similar, with hundreds of different design options and customizations for your characters. From what I've seen in the previews, it seems like you can have an apartment in the city, but also have a little farm outside of the city. I'm not sure if it's like an either-or choice that you make at the beginning, or if it's more like Ginger Island, where you can have 2 homes and have 2 separate farms. I think you have an apartment in the city, but then just outside the city outskirts, you can have your own little DIY garden from more that I've read about it. You can also wander around all over the area to take photographs of different things you see, and then use those photographs to decorate your own home. You'll meet friends known as the Kebi, which I'm sure their inspiration comes from the Junimos in Stardew. They're little spirits who look like mushrooms, and they want help restoring the balance between humans and the earth. They will send you on missions to bring them things like completing bundles in Stardew. You'll also meet an array of many different kooky characters, each with their own personality, and you can befriend and build relationships with them. It also sounds like there will be romanceable characters in Sunkissed City, and you can meet that special someone doing all of the things you enjoy around town. There's also a variety of skills that you can upgrade in the game. This includes all the common ones that we've seen from Stardew, like mining and farming, but also things like sleeping, socializing, recycling, and even eating. I myself have quite a high skill level in sleeping in real life. He has also included some inspiration from the game from his real-life dog, Ochi. The character Augie, the Weird Dog Cafe, and the song for the Weird Dog Cafe, and the Apollo City Fountain are all tributes to his little friend. If I were to make my own game, I would absolutely pay tribute to Jack and Inari. While a lot of this game draws heavy inspiration from Stardew, I think there will be just enough differences between the two to make it feel like entirely different gameplay. You can ride a bicycle around town, the hobbies that you can do are different, the tasks you can do are different, so while it might have that same, again, overarching storyline of trying to revive the city and trying to revive the earth and finding this balance, it's still different enough from Stardew that I don't think it's going to feel quite exactly the same. But you know me, I love some good comfy games. I love Coral Island, which is super similar to Stardew as well. This year we get to look forward to the release of Stardew Valley 1.6, which I've done some other videos on that. There will be over 100 new lines of dialogue, there's multiple new festivals, there's tons of new stuff in the 1.6 update, and that will also be coming out soon. So stay tuned to hear more about that 1.6 update when it finally does release. I'll be doing more videos on that as well. And then also at the end of this year, we'll have the release of Sunkissed City. And then later, we don't have a date for it yet, but we also will keep looking forward to Haunted Chocolatier as well. What are you most looking forward to in Sunkissed City? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and you want to keep up to date on news like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep up with me on all of my social media channels. I'm the Anime Athlete everywhere on Twitter, Instagram, you name it. Join the Patreon for early access to videos, behind the scenes content, modeling photos, and more. And be sure to come watch me live on Twitch while I play a variety of different comfy games. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good rest of your night.